popular, just like we're engaging with each other.
Okay.
Yeah. So when a person is born,
If I see my photograph in the YouTube, I'll be very cross with you.
with me, I'm not controlling the cameras. I was standing here, you came
They're
to
not
me.
your people.
What do you mean my people? I don't control them. Yeah, I don't control them.
All that.
Yeah, if they come to me, they put this on me, I think. Oh, I'm going to be honest, your face will probably come on the camera. So
I don't like it.
put the mask on then.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, okay.
I'll show my back.
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
Wait, go on. We
Unless you've had a Brazilian.
We're diverting from the main subject.
I thought you said diabetic. Okay.
Diabetic.
No problem. Okay, so there's a fitra, yeah? There is a natural condition. I said deposition. I think that's wrong.
Didn't we discuss that? I told you that.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna go over it, yeah? So we're born on a fitra, yeah? Which is an
And if
innate...
you don't believe that,
Yeah.
what is the...
Let me just make this point. There is an innate position that a person is born believing in one God, a creator, yeah? So Olivia Petrovich has had this study, yeah? And then you then went on to say, just rephrase, when I said study, you said, is that science? I said yes, and you say?
They're not the truth, I mean.
Science is not the truth.
Yeah, it's just a method of understanding knowledge.
Yeah, but science is not truth.
No.
So just unpack that for me. Nothing scientific is true, or some things in science are true.
Science is a way of understanding knowledge.
So
when
that
you
means
go to college and university to understand certain things, it doesn't give you the proper truth. I mean, you never get the truth.
So you study it,
Yeah.
it's a method, but it doesn't give you the proper truth.
Yeah, because there can be another theory in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time. There can be a better theory.
No, but if a new theory comes, it doesn't mean the previous one is false.
But it's not false, but it's a better theory than that. Means it's not the...
It might not always be better.
Huh?
It might not always be better.
It can be. I mean, like...
Yeah, it can be, no problem. Okay. So you have a problem with science, yeah?
I don't have a problem with science. Science is good for us, but it's not the ultimate truth. Just like religion, which we don't have all the answers to all the questions. Science also doesn't have all the answers to all the questions.
In fact, Moses, you know Moses, yeah? We're on the same page with that. If you look at the philosophy of science...
Yeah, I did study philosophy of science.
You did, yeah? That's my guy right there. So, yeah, with philosophy of science, I agree with you with that notion that science doesn't hold absolute truth. But would you also agree that the laws in nature have to be threefold? Yeah? The laws in nature have to be stable, they have to be uniform, and they have to be regular.
Break it down.
I have broken it down. So uniform, so in other words...
Stable, you said stable?
Yeah, I can't break down stable any more than it is.
Yeah. What is stable? Well, break it down, I mean.
So, for example, if I'm holding this bottle out, it's not going to randomly explode one day. Because we do believe in science enough to believe that there are certain things in nature that have to be stable, they have to be uniform, and they have to be regular. Yeah? So there's no one on this planet that can deny those three things.
I can deny. I mean,
Go ahead.
I mean,
if you
is
deny...
the nature stable? I don't think so. The nature is stable.
Okay,
you have earthquakes, you have cyclones, you have tsunamis. Is it stable?
Okay, but in that definition, you're saying nature is earth, and when earth cracks, it makes it unstable.
Yeah, the volcanoes you have...
But nature is not earth, though. You realize that, yeah?
You're going into science, I think.
No, we're going into common sense. You're saying... No, I'm telling you why, Moses. When you say the earth cracking is instability, but if you have basic understanding of tectonic plates, you will know tectonic plates are a default on our planet, and we are living on, in fact, we're on a tectonic plate, and when a tectonic plate is shifting, yeah, if it goes apart, you get volcanoes. Yeah, if it goes, if the two plates go...
I think we are digressing, I think. We started with religion. I asked you, are we born with a religion?
I answered
we're going
that.
into science and
He's talking about
so many other things. I mean, we're always going into other fields.
Yeah, okay.
Philosophy.
Okay, so it seems like there's a certain evidence that you're looking for, and because I'm not fulfilling your criteria, you're discarding those. So I gave science, you're discarding science. Then you make a claim that nature is unstable, and then you give the example of an earthquake. I'm just educating you about tectonic plates, and then and then you're saying we're going on a tangent. No problem. Maybe elaborate your point. So maybe I've misunderstood you.
No, but you didn't answer my question. Are human beings born with a religion? Am I born a Muslim? Am I born a Christian?
I answered that.
Hindu?
I answered
when
that.
I was born.
Yeah, I answered that.
Yeah. So what did you?
I said yes, we are. We're born upon.
So you were born Hindu when you were born, when you were a baby?
No, I didn't say Hindu. I said we are born with a natural inclination to believing in one God. And then you said,
if you don't
let me finish. And then you said, is there proof? Now I assumed by proof you meant science. Then I gave you a study, you weren't happy with that. Now then, coming back to this point, this is a theological understanding that we are born believing in one God. What's your response to that?
I don't think so. How did you come to the conclusion that there is one God? What is the source?
Logic, common sense.
What logic?
Common sense.
What
Everyone standing here has logic and common sense. They may disagree with science, they may disagree with religion or whatnot, but everybody has a certain level, I would say, of common sense. The mere fact that everybody has made it here today without getting
how come doesn't make sense to me that there is one God?
Maybe common sense is lacking, no problem. Yeah. So when we came, no one got run over.
School and college and university again, maybe.
Well, it's up to you.
Up to me, okay.
Well, I'm not going to tell you to go back to school again. That would be
college and
disrespectful
university
to you.
again.
Yeah. Well, tectonic plates is fairly straightforward. But okay,
you're not answering the question. That's the problem.
No, I'm not answering the questions the way you want. I'm not giving the answer the one that you want.
Answer the question the way you want it.
I did. I said we're born.
I don't agree with that. I said.
And I'm saying why.
I gave you the reason. I mean.
Just repeat it.
Nobody is born with the fitrah. Why don't I have that fitrah, the natural thing that is one God?
Okay, very good.
Common sense.
That's Moses. That's a very good question you've actually come up with. Why don't I believe in one God?
Maybe it's your. I can give you so many options, so many reasons.
Okay, no problem. That's actually a good question. Like Dr. Zakir said, brother after brother question. Yeah, I would use his words in the situation. And
forget Zakir Hussain.
Brother Zakir Naik, you don't know him.
Come on, let's forget him.
Okay. That's a tangent. So, what the issue that you have is why don't you believe in one God? And I will say, the fitrah gets changed based upon a person's culture and society.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Okay, he's convinced.
I'm not convinced.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar!
Cock and bull
MashaAllah. Cock. There's some kids here. Just don't say
cock and bull is an English word.
I know, I'm joking. That's
a cock and bull story, I think.
No, but then tell me why. Otherwise, you're running away then.
I'm not running away. It's useless.
Brother, don't run away. You've done philosophy. Tell me why. Tell me why it's a bull and cock story.
Yeah, because you don't have any sense.
I don't have sense. Then educate me, help me.